Hey traders, hope you had a good day today. Starting with a small introduction about myself. I'm not a professional trader, but I'm passionate about understanding how markets really work. In this video, I will break down some key concepts of the market analysis in simple terms so we can learn all together. Before we start this video, I would like you to go through the disclaimer and understand this video is only created for education and information purpose. Please do not do any kind of real-time trades based on the analysis which we will be studying in this video. I hope you all have gone through the disclaimer. Let's go back to the market checklist. We will be analyzing the market for 11th November Nifty. We will be using Nifty 50 contracts because Nifty 50 futures has volumes and Nifty 50 spot doesn't have volumes. Analysis days is last two sessions. Time frame we will consider as 5 minutes. Based on the analysis, we will come to a conclusion like what the market is going to do tomorrow, which are the key levels, can market give a big move or a short move. We will be using eight checklist for analyzing the market. That is, we will be marking some sharp moves and sharp moves with volume, session candlestick candle strength, 5 minutes open candle strength, moving average 10, 50, and 200 EMA, market profile, CPR, and then we will come to a conclusion what kind of day will be conspired tomorrow. Back to the charts. Let us go. We are going to analyze for 11th November. We are going to check out the charts for 7th and 10th November. Let us just maximize as much as possible the session for 7th November. As per the checklist, we have first checklist as sharp moves. Mark all the sharp moves that we have received, we can observe in the market. I believe this is a very good sharp move here, which pushes the market from this point till this point. Very good. This is an exhaustion candle. I think we should mark it as we should mark it as a semicircle or something like that. Yes, we can mark it as eclipse. Can we? Yes. This is an exhaustion candle. So let us color it as white 20 20 white. Okay. This is an exhaustion candle. Then we have a good downturn from this candle, but I do see that candle extension still here. And if and only if the market comes down below this range, we will consider as negative. Again, market has not pushed down from this level. We'll mark it as a very positive level for the market for the bulls. And coming to this session, we can clearly see that market started moving from here, came down here for a retracement, then here. We'll again mark it this level as a very strong up movement. We don't have any downside from this level. Let us mark this as a range which is not allowing the market to move down or move up. This is the range. We can mark it till here if we want. Let us mark it as white 20 white. Okay, so most probably the end session is narrow. That means the market can give a very good move tomorrow. uh let's observe, let's mark the second chart, check and checklist, that is sharp moves with volume. Do we have any specific volumes which indicate us that Which players are strong. This is something, some kind of absorption. Market has moved up, market has moved up. This was an exhaustion candle which allowed the market to move down, then again move up. There is no specific volumes that indicate that things are going to move in a drastic direction. We cannot see any kind of, yeah, this we can consider this as an exhaustion candle. We can consider this as exhaustion candle. We can consider this as exhaustion candle. No, we will not consider any of the candles as exhaustion, but we can consider only this candle as exhaustion candle because it is a very big candle, a Muruguzu candle. Okay, along with the volumes. So we will only consider that specific candle as an exhaustion candle. Okay, this is an exhaustion candle, downside exhaustion. This is upside exhaustion. This is downside exhaustion candle. Okay, there is nothing with volumes. Okay, now let us see what is happening with the lines which we have created. I believe about 225,650. Yeah, we will take as per the sharp moves. Oh, sorry, we have to fill in the other chart list. I've forgotten that. Yeah. See, according to the sharp moves, 25,650 and below below should be a sell call. Below should be a sell call. If you see, after this, there is a huge selling coming from this point till this point, but it was holded here. As I understand, bulls were actually not strong here. Still, it was holded. Market moved up and went sideways. Okay, this gives me a sign that if market moves below 25,650, it can be a good selling day. Okay, 25,650 and below should be a sell day. And if the market really wants to move up, which are those areas from where the market should push upside? I would like to take this point as a reference because this is a strong place where this was an exhaustion candle and then market started falling down. Okay, if this is broken, we have to be cautious. Let us take this level. We have to be little bit cautious. If market breaks above this, okay, above this, then market has chance to become bullish. That is 25,800. Okay, 25,800 above. We see UTI US cautious for bull side. Okay, this is the range under which the market becomes very negative. This is the level above which market becomes little bit positive, but with cautious. But again, if we get any kind of indications here that the market is going to go down, there will be a very big selling coming from this level to this level and then this level. Okay, so these are the two key levels: 25,650 and 25,800 in the Nifty futures charts. Sharp move with volume. Yes, what we can see in these three sessions: exhaustion candle, a big exhaustion candle from the bulls. So I still see that bulls are getting exhausted after moving good amount of time. Okay, with volume, exhaustion candles are observed wherein bulls are unable to move the market as they want to. Okay. As per the exhaustion candles which I can see here, I don't think that even if the market comes tomorrow, oh my god, what happened? Bulls tried to push the market. I still feel like, there is a chance, there is a good chance that the price can actually come down. So still, let's see what happens. It is not like, every time whatever we say should happen. Okay. These are the exhaustion candles. Exhaustion candle, exhaustion candle. Okay. If you see, this also is an exhaustion candle. Everywhere, if you see, bulls are trying to move up, down. Bulls are trying to move up, down. This is not an exhaustion candle. This was kind of a pretty good, level where bulls actually came in. Again, market came here exhausted. Okay. Then, if market actually wanted to move up, it would have gone up, 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 but it went sideways. Now, it can be an accumulation phase wherein market players are planning to move somewhere, some side. Okay, but most probably, as per sharp moves and exhaustion and whatever you call it, we see that bulls are getting exhausted. Okay, there might be a chance if you see the exhaustion was here. The first time exhaustion came here. Okay, after that, there was one more exhaustion at this place. Okay, you can see that you can clearly see that the exhaustions are taking place everywhere. We might think that the market is changing the, what do you say, the sides, but still I don't see any changes. Exhausted here, exhausted here, exhausted here, still try to push. The market came to this level. If you see the exhaustion candles, this is downside exhaustion actually. Okay, market halted here. Okay, this indicates kind of bearishness in the market. Still, there is a kind of bearishness in the market. Okay, exhaustion candles unable to move the market as they want to. Bearish sign. Okay. And what about the migration? Sellers migration. Okay. But the sellers migration is so strong that whenever the market is moving towards the bulls, okay, there is an towards the sellers, bulls are getting exhausted. Bulls are getting exhausted. Bulls are getting exhausted. Okay. So even if market moves from here till here or above this, I would recommend to go for an exhaustion candle and come down. Okay. I'm not recommending anything for real-time trading. It's just for education and information purpose. We have to just observe the sessions, not to have a real-time trades. Okay. Then session candlestick. This is something good. Okay, we will take only two sessions. Actually, I took the third session because I just wanted to show uh, the viewers that there is an exhaustion happening for the bulls. Okay, exhaustion happening for the bulls. It doesn't mean that market has come up. That means the direction has changed or something like that. Unless and until it breaks the lower highs, something like that, then it would be very good change in the direction of the market. Okay, so session candlestick. Okay, if you see, very powerful, very weak, then very powerful, very weak, then weak, then very powerful, then very powerful, very weak, very weak. So these candles, the upside moving candles, have become actually weak. Okay, now session candle strength, upside moving candles are very weak. Okay, and if you ask me about the downside, see, downside, very good move. Downside, very good move. Okay, downside, not a good move, but market went into a sideways direction. Okay, so the upside candles, the candles moving towards the bullish side, are weak. Okay, are actually weak. Yes, they are actually weak. There was some power at this position, but that also fizzled out and the market went sideways. 5 minutes open candle. If you see absorption by the buyers, okay, sellers were absorbed by the buyers, went up again. Now, this is not absorption. Here, it was a rejection of the downside. At this level, it was a rejection of the downside, but the market couldn't move any further. Okay, market couldn't move any further. But this is a very good position to catch up with, and it can give you a good amount of, you know, profits. Now, again, 5 minute candlestick strength, absorption by bulls, absorption by bulls on 7th, downside rejection candle on 10th. Okay. Absorption by bulls on 7th, downside rejection candle on 10th. This is a rejection candle. Okay. Now, this gives us a bias that buyers are trying to push the market. Rejection. See, when bulls are actually in picture, actually playing the game, they will not go for any kind of rejection and sort of things. They will directly push the market to a level where they want it. This is all by these moves are only and only because of the retail participants, nothing else. Okay. Moving average, one of my favorites. Moving average, moving average, moving average. What does moving average say? Now, moving average says that I'm about 200. Okay, I'm above 200. The same thing, just to get a confirmation, let's go to 1 hour chart. Okay, when we see the 1 hour chart, it is above 200 itself. Okay, about 200 itself, but it is reaching towards MA50. Okay, it is reaching towards MA50, which can give a very good, you know, retracement and then reversal. That's what I understand. Okay, but as we are observing, analyzing at 5 minute time frame, we'll look at that. Okay, now the best thing here is let us hide all these candles. Okay, if I see market is planning, the moving average 200 is planning towards a straight line. Like, it is planning to go in a straight line. What do you mean when the moving average goes towards a straight line? Okay. If you see, this was kind of a straight line, which helps us understand the sidewaysness of a market. Okay. Whenever 200 moving average is very okay, slanting position or the sideways position, it gives us a sideways mark. So be aware that market can give us a kind of a move and then go sideways tomorrow. Moving average price price above 200 MA, which is sign of viewable life such as foolishness. In the meantime, 200 MA is moving sideways. Sign of sideways market. Okay, that means even if we feel the market is bearish with help of sharp moves, sharp with volumes, session candle strength, 5 minutes open candle, tomorrow, that is 11th of November, market can trap us with a sideways market. Can trap us with a sideways market. Okay. Now let's see what does market profile has to tell us. Market profile clearly is indicating the market sentiments have changed. That means it was bullish, overlapping, and then it is above the yesterday's range. That means Market profile is indicating higher high relationship VULLISH. Okay, VULLISH. The problem for tomorrow, what I can see, my three to says four checklist pointers says that market will be bearish. My moving average says it will be bullish. My market profile says it will be bullish. Okay, but when I tend to have a bullish price reversal is when we will consider this as the lower high. Market has to close above the lower high. Okay, close above. But I can see there is a small indication that market can either go sideways or still it can go downside. Okay, sign of little sign of bearishness as the lower high is still not broken. It can be a trap. It can be a trap. HIGH higher. It can be actually a trap tomorrow. Okay. It is very important to observe the market clearly, understand what it is planning to do, and then only we should again observe the market. Never trade the intraday. Let's see what the pivot says. Even if you check the CPR, this is for today. Like yesterday CPR is printed here, but today the CPR is here. The CPR will be coming around this place only. Okay, but the CPR will be narrow, which indicates that there will be a trend day, payday, big day. Okay, CPR indicates payday, big payday, big day, trend day. Okay, CPR indicates payday, big day, trend day. Now, there are three to four things which we need to observe again. First is 200 MA, which indicates sideways. Okay, CPR indicates CPR indicates trend day, trend day, and market profile MF bullish. Okay. Now there are quite a chance that market can follow any of the three indicators. If it wants to follow 200 MA, it will definitely go sideways. Okay, and the tomorrow's day will be sell state. If you follow the CPR, it has a very good trend. It will have a very good trend. Okay, but we don't know if it can reverse from the top or it can reverse from this point. We don't know. Okay, because it's a Virgin CPR. This is called a Virgin CPR where the price in today's session didn't reach up. It can also be like touching the Virgin CPR and moving again up. We don't know. Okay, so my anticipated day for tomorrow will be sideways day if the moving average is going in one direction, that is the sleeping direction. There are many possibilities. And if market comes down and takes this as a support, then it can also trend upside. If market feels like the price is very high, okay, it can also create some resistance at this point 800 and then again come down from 800 till 600, a good move of one. Anything can happen tomorrow. So it is better to observe the market, what exactly it is planning to do. If the market is going for the first hour and the second hour As sideways, forget it. The day will be sideways only. Only and only if the market plans to move downside, take some support, and then go up, then you will get a wonderful move. Or else, if the market plans to go up and give you a very good, reversal candlestick pattern, then also it can be a very good downside move. So there are three possibilities. One is sideways. Second one is go down, do some accumulation, come up, go up, give a candlestick pattern, go down, and then go down. Or else you can have a breakout from this level and the market can move more up. So there are four different conditions. So I hope we understand the things and we will act accordingly and just observe the market for its price movement. So I'm very sleepy today and hope you guys have enjoyed the analysis. I will just again unhide all the lines and everything, moving averages, CPR and pivots. Yes. Okay. See, if you see this level also, there is a good amount of resistance at this point, 800. From here, market can move drastically down. If it comes till here, market can move more down. So be aware of the game that is going to get played tomorrow. Thank you all traders. Enjoy the session.